What's up, guys? Today I wanted to talk about the Pokemon EX returning mechanic in Scarlet and Violet TCG, which will be our new mechanic. I know I'm a little bit late to the party. I've been gone for quite a bit, but I wanted to weigh in on my thoughts and kind of what's going on here. Pokemon EX is a mechanic that we've had EXs in the past. We've had these GXs, we've had Vs, VMAXs, all these things, but it looks like these EXs are kind of an ode to the past black and white era EXs mixed with a little bit of the Sun and Moon GXs, where the power level isn't too crazy. They all have a certain ability. Something happens with them, and they can kind of impact the game in a way that's productive. And there are playable stage 1 and stage 2s, taking away from these big basics or only stage 1 meta we've been playing with these VMAXs. So it's kind of an interesting design. Now, before we jump into some of these cards, we saw some things that were teased at the Pokemon World Championships, where I was just recently. So let's look at some of these pictures. The new standard coming 2023 will have the Miraidon and Koraidon. I actually don't know which one's which. We're going to find out in a sec. And so this is the images that were teased. We saw Koraidon EX having the ability to Dino Card. These are both basics, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Once during your turn, you may attach with 2 basic energies from your discard pile to any basic Pokemon in your basic Pokemon any way you like. If you do, this ability ends. Pretty strong ability, especially to just reset your board. We don't have any energy cost for the attack. It's 220 Wild Impact. I assume it's probably 3 energy cost. Maybe I think it's got to be 3. Probably these. I don't know if this like transparent bordering means that they're colorless typing or they're just like yeah. So I have no idea what the typing is, but this ability is really good. The Miraidon EX has a really good ability as well. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon and put them on your bench, then shuffle your deck. This doesn't end your turn, and this ability is insanely good. So like 1 Ultra Ball, 1 Quick Ball, 1 Ball Search card in general now nets you 3 Pokemon for your setup. So Miraidon is probably like very, very strong as well. So these abilities are something that I really like enjoy in the Pokemon TCG because they're not game breaking by any means, but they aid your setup, they aid your gameplay. Like think about 2017 where like one of the best abilities was Decidueye that put 2 damage counters on the board that helped your game plan move that way. Like Tapu Lele, yes, was the best by far, but like something like this is different. So these guys were also teased during the World Championship ceremony with the Mimikyu. It looks like EX, Lucario EX, and then the Magnezone shown. Magnezone showing the attack numbers with 50x each damage to all of your opponent's Pokemon, and then 222 itself with 2 energy for Pulse Launcher. So a very strong attack from both ends on this Magnezone, but it is a stage 2, so it does take a lot of setup to get set up and rolling. We see the Magnezone in a better picture. 330 HP is significant. I'm assuming Magnemite and Magneton are not EXs, so it'll be a little bit difficult to keep them alive to ramp up to this guy who's Energy Crush. Now, while Magnezone does not look like it's the upper echelon of these stage 2s, I assume some of the stage 2s will be very, very powerful, leading you to want to build up to them or build a deck around them. We see the Lucario as well. And the Mimikyu, close-up images, the EX symbol looking very reminiscent of the old EXs. Yeah, those are all the pictures it looks like. We can watch the trailer again together. Basically, the mechanic seems to be bringing... The whole gimmick is comebacks, right? Like, they talked about comebacks in the video. They talked about resetting the game in a certain way. So I think there's a lot of merit to getting us into a position where we have a game that can be built around these stage 1, these stage 2 EX cards, rather than these VMAXs where we're just big beatering each other, or these big basics like style decks like Arceus and Palkia are inherently just so powerful. But I want to have these cards like kind of like the Miraidon or the Koraidon, where you can build strategies around them that aren't as obvious. And with comebacks that they teased comebacks in the trailer here, I believe. I don't remember where it was, but in one of these they teased comebacks, and I believe that just basically means that we'll have cards like N, more cards like Roxanne, like Marnie, and yeah. So I'm really excited for this in a general sense, because I think these are a good step for the Pokemon TCG moving forward. We have had these meta games for the last couple years since tag teams, where it feels like the game has not escalated, but just sped up. Yeah, sped up to a position where it's like tag teams come into play. 3 prizes, game ends. VMAX is the same thing. 3 prizes, game ends. Even with these new V-Stars, it feels like the decks are just so powerful with all the consistency cards we have, especially the Inteleon engine, that the game can end in a manner of couple turns. Like if you miss that first attack, the game ends. If you miss this attack, the game ends. So it feels very swingy, where the games are kind of predetermined, preordained in a certain like formulaic manner. And I think having a set like this, sorry, or moving in a direction like this is going to be something that's very interesting to have new comebacks. I assume there'll be more things with the terrestrialized thing from the VGC or the video game. I have not, obviously, there's like very little details I think about the video game in terms of what we're getting. So there might be like multiple EXs, like maybe there's like a different typing for each, like maybe there's like a water type Koraidon or something, or like maybe grass type Magnezone, for example. I don't know, I'm just making something up off the top of my head, but like maybe these cards also exist, or maybe there's like a tool card, kind of like old like Silvali's Memories, or something like a like those Rocket Flare tools, maybe where you can terrestrialize your Pokemon or something. Don't entirely know what the gimmick is going to be there, but it'll be very cool. Scarlet and Violet will be our February set, and I think in Japan they will get these cards in probably a couple months, like 2-3 months. So we will see them when the game comes out in Japan, US, like the global release. I think that'll be our first indicator of what the Scarlet Violet cards look like. And the rotation will happen shortly before, so we'll have this D block with all of these cards happening. I do believe that we will have rotation before I think like before San Diego or something like that. I don't know. I have to look into it, but Scarlet Violet should be a lot of fun. I'm very excited to have these cards be kind of balanced, it looks like. I'm hoping there's a lot of Trainer Stadium support to have more comebackable cards as we're moving forward. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. Will be more of these EX mechanics? What will be more of these ideas behind some of these things? Because I'm very excited to see what happens. Obviously, we've already seen some of our Incandescent Arcana cards, and that's moving in a different direction as well. Nothing as strong as Palkia, nothing as strong as Arceus or Giratina as well, which will be coming out in our Lost Origin expansion that I think pre-releases have begun already for that. So check that out on your own time, guys. I will be very excitedly looking forward to playing some Lost Origin, but that will be in PR regionals. So thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe, like, you know the drill. I will be... The Worlds vlog is almost done. I apologize for the delay. I've been out of town, obviously, so I've not had a chance to really get the footage uploaded and to Joe. Poor Joe has been working very hard, so we'll have it done very shortly, and you guys will be able to enjoy the Worlds vlog to see the end of my 2022 season. And we'll be kicking off the 2023 season in about 3 weeks, so you guys can enjoy that. So thank you for watching. As always, I am going to be dipping, but let me know what you guys think about the X's. Peace.